everyone, it's Nancy and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be sharing TMI pregnancy symptoms / funny and embarrassing stories. So this video was requested by my sweet subscriber, Amy Briggs. Thank you, Amy, so much for requesting this video. I can't wait to share with you guys all the TMI pregnancy symptoms. So if you guys are new to my channel, I am currently 35 weeks pregnant with my first baby. We are having a baby girl and she is due in March. So prior to being pregnant, I knew about a few pregnancy symptoms, but I definitely did not know about all the ones I'm about to share with you guys today until I started experiencing it myself and researching. So oh my gosh, there's just a lot of stuff. So the first symptom I'm gonna talk about are Charlie horse cramps, and they're basically muscle spasms that happen in your leg, and they occur the most, at least for me, is when I'm sleeping and I'm just like slightly stretching my leg. It would just irritate it and all of a sudden the muscle spasm would start. And for Charlie horse cramps, they are just literally the worst because you can't move your leg. Everything is just contracted, everything's really tight, and you just have pain radiating through your legs, your calves, all the way to your foot. And they hurt so bad, and I had no idea it would hurt this badly because they would wake me up in the middle of the night spazzing, and I would cry because the pain would be that bad, to the point where my husband is kind of freaking out, wondering why I'm crying in the middle of the night. And it's just really hard to like get your legs relaxed and settled because you just can't move it, and it's just insane. And one time my foot was super crooked when I was experiencing these Charlie horse cramps. It was almost like this. I couldn't get it back straight for the life of me, could not move my foot, and it was just the weirdest thing. So another pregnancy symptom that I've been experiencing, especially during the third trimester, is peeing my pants a little bit. Cannot believe I'm saying that on YouTube, but it's so true. So you pee a little bit when you are laughing, you are coughing or sneezing, any little movement like that. I don't know why, it just kind of like affects down there and you just end up peeing your pants a little bit. So another funny pregnancy experience is not being able to see your girl parts anymore, or shave your legs, or see your feet. Because when your belly just gets really huge, you look down, you can't see anything but your belly anymore. So the fourth symptom I'm going to talk about is the relaxin hormone. And you might be asking, what is the relaxin hormone? So it's a hormone produced by your placenta and your ovary during pregnancy, and it's to help relax your muscles and your ligaments to prep for birth. And I had no idea that this hormone existed. So since this hormone is making my body more relaxed, sometimes I feel like I'm super flexible, I can stretch more, but that's the scary part, because you don't want to overstretch and extend yourself because it's just the hormones relaxing your body and you don't want to hurt yourself. And the next TMI pregnancy symptom we're gonna chat about is peeing every 5 minutes. Guys, it's so true. I hear this all the time from my friends who have been pregnant and just pregnancy in general, that you pee all the time. And I didn't have to pee all the time until my third trimester, because when your baby is just so big, it's pressing against your bladder, any like movement down there, it just makes you want to go pee. Even if you just peed like 3 seconds ago, you would have to pee again, and it's crazy because you end up peeing. So another pregnancy experience that I did not expect was how hard it would be to put on socks, put on pants, put on your shoes. As you get further along your pregnancy, it's so hard to like balance on one leg while you're putting your socks on, you're putting your pants on, even though they tell you should not be doing balancing moves because it's dangerous. And I can't do that anymore now that I'm pregnant. I need to like hold on to something while I'm like putting on my pants or putting on my socks. And it also kind of hurts when you're balancing on one leg for a while, because I feel like my hip flexors are giving out now because of the relaxing hormone. So another symptom that happens during pregnancy is that you often feel out of breath, especially in the third trimester. At least for me, when I'm laying down on my back, I feel like the oxygen levels are just being cut off almost instantly, because my uterus is so big now. It kind of presses against all my intestines and my organs when I'm laying down, and it also presses down on the vena cava vein. That was like a tongue twister, but that is a major vein that connects to your heart, that brings a lot of oxygen and blood. So if you put a lot of pressure on it, it's going to constrict it. And I had no idea that's the reason why people recommend sleeping on your side more. So a pregnancy symptom that I did not expect to happen is that your belly button takes on a brand new shape. So my belly button is naturally an innie, so right now it's becoming an outie with the growth of my belly, and it's just become so weird. I don't even know how else to describe it. I should insert a photo. I'll see if I do or not, but mine, it's like protruding out, and then the skin with inside of my belly button is so thin, but now it's almost kind of like a balloon, very thin skin. I don't even know how else to describe it, but it's just so weird to the touch, and it just kind of pops out. So if I wear anything thin, like even this dress for example, you'll be able to kind of see the outline of the inside of my belly button. Also, it gets really sensitive if you accidentally like brush your belly against anything. Sometimes I find myself like grazing people if I'm trying to like sneak behind them, and I don't realize that my belly is sticking out that far. And so if it touches my belly button area, it gets really sensitive because the skin is so thin. Okay, so number 9 is a big one, literally big. And that is, I didn't realize how big your nipples would get during pregnancy. I had no idea. And I knew it would, but not to this extent, and how dark it would naturally get. So I don't remember what my nipples used to look like at this point. They have grown so much. Super TMI, but I had no idea how big they would get, the change in texture, the shape, size and color, literally everything. So far I haven't experienced any leakage. I know some women do throughout their pregnancy, and more so in the 3rd trimester. So we'll see what happens in the next few weeks, but I really had no idea. So the next pregnancy symptom is sciatica. So sciatica refers to the sciatic nerve that runs through your lower back all the way down to your lower leg, and it's the most painful thing ever. It's like when pressure is being put on that nerve, your leg and your lower butt just spazzes out, and for some reason it's always my left butt cheek, and I haven't really experienced it too much on my right. And how I've been dealing with this is going to the chiropractor, so getting adjusted has really helped with relieving pressure in that area. And the shooting pain that happens is seriously just unbearable, and I find that it always happens when I'm washing dishes. So number 11 are vivid pregnancy dreams, and I had no idea how crazy dreams would be when you're pregnant. Usually for me, I would remember my dreams and I would have pretty vivid dreams here and there, but during pregnancy they are just taken to a whole new level. So for my experience, everything in my dreams have felt super real. They're more vivid, more colorful. I tend to remember them after I wake up. And even like I think one time we were watching Polar Express or a Christmas movie, and all of a sudden I dreamt of penguins, and they were huge and massive, and we were just in like a winter wonderland. Or maybe we were watching Elf. Maybe it was Elf. But yeah, it's so crazy. I don't have vivid dreams every single night, but they have been occurring a lot more frequently. So that is something either really fun or can be kind of scary to look forward to, depending what you're dreaming about. Oh my gosh, guys. So number 12, I did not expect to experience the symptom so much, and that is swelling in your feet, in your ankles, in your toes. So during pregnancy, or at least during my pregnancy, I've experienced a lot of swollen feet. And this usually happens if I'm sitting on a bar stool and my feet are kind of dangling. I feel like the circulation is not that great. When I'm wearing socks, it cuts off circulation there too, which is weird because I don't wear tight socks at all, but I still find that it constricts my legs so much, which is insane. So the next pregnancy symptom that I think is pretty cool is that your senses are super heightened. And I mean like all of your senses. And sometimes it makes you feel like I have superpowers. But this could be a good or bad thing, because like my sense of smell is super strong now. So if it's something that smells good, then it's awesome. If it smells bad, then it's not good at all. And for the last 2 symptoms, these are probably more TMI, but number 14 is vaginal discharge. I did not expect that this would happen so much, but granted there is a lot going on down there, but you start to experience a lot more vaginal discharge. So it'd be good to wear panty liners and just be aware of that, because it can get a little bit uncomfortable throughout the day because it kind of happens out of nowhere and it's very unexpected. So definitely prepare for that. And the last TMI symptom is excessive gas and burping. And I feel like it's such a normal thing to do. Everyone burps and everyone farts. It's totally normal, but it's definitely kicked up a notch when you're pregnant. And super TMI is that you sometimes, when you want to control your farts, you know, you not let them be like an explosion or anything and let them out subtly. You can't really do that because they just have a mind of its own, I feel like. At least for my farts. I can't believe we're talking about this on YouTube. So yes, excessive gas, burping, farting, it totally all happens during pregnancy. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it funny and helpful and just eye-opening as to different symptoms that occur during pregnancy. I know there's so much more, and everyone goes through pregnancy so differently and they have their own experiences. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I post new videos every single week. I hope you all are having a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. Bye guys.